and today we have a new community helpers. If you can solve this puzzle, you know who our next community helper is. This person can find your mom and dad when you are lost. They wear a badge. They work with dogs. Who is this? And they are police officers. A police officer is a friend. And did you know where the police officers work? And oh, I see. They work at the police office. Here it is. And you know, every community has a police officer. Yes, every community has a police officer. They also wear a badge. If they wear a badge, you know they are the real police officers. And let me read to you. Police officers. Every community has laws to help keep people safe. Yes. Police officers protect our community by making sure people obey the laws. I can pray for my police officers. You know, police officers protect our community by making sure the people obey laws, not to break the laws. And some police officers work with dogs. They can be a man or a woman. And you know, a police officer is a friend. You have to remember the light of the traffic signs. And the lights of the traffic signs. Let's see our map again. Here's our map. Can you see the traffic signs? Where is the traffic signs? Where is this? Here it is. It's on the top. Can you see some stop signs? Where are the stop signs? Over there and here, right there. What's more? And here is a stop sign. These stop signs. So many stop signs. And can you see right here? This is called a U sign. It's shaped like a rectangle. It's called a U sign. Triangle. Oh, it's shaped like a triangle. Let's open to page 17. Here it is. This is page 17. I told you the police officer always wear a badge. They have a special radio and a computer to have them speak to the other police officers. A police officer wears a badge and a uniform. These show that the office can enforce laws and make lawbreakers pay a fine or go to jail. You can't break the laws. You may pay a fine or you might go to jail. Some police officers work with dogs. Police officer and their dog are called K9 unit. You know that? And if a police officer drives by and you see K9, that might be a dog in there and they're ready to help the police officer. The police officer and the dogs are called K9 units. The dogs help the officer find items that have been hidden. The dogs also work hard to keep the officer safe. And the dogs work hard to keep the police officer safe, and they also train very hard as puppy. They train hard and they also listen to the police officer directions. They're ready to help the police officers. If I am ever lost, I need to tell a police officer. The police officer is a friend, and this little girl, she was playing in the park and she having so much fun, and her parents walked away without her, and she went to the police officer and she told that she was lost, and the police officer helped the little girl to find her mom and dad. Turn to the next page. A police officer drives in a car or a motorcycle. They are not always drive in cars, but they also drive in motorcycles. Police officers make sure people drive safely and obey the speed limit. And if you walk across the road, and when the stop sign says stop, but you just run across, that might be dangerous. The police may turn on the emergency lights and sirens to warn others to move out of the way. Police cars have special radios to talk on and computer to get a message. Can you see right here? And this police officer, she's talking on the radio, and this computer is special. Police officers direct traffic where there are no traffic lights. Some police officers work near school to help keep the children safe. And if you walk to school in America, you might see some police officers standing there to protect you. My school in Vietnam has too. A sheriff works in the country and helps people there in the same ways. Police officers help in the town or city. They can work in the country. They can work in a country or a suburb, a town, and a city. Did you know other safety rules? You have to wear a seatbelt when you drive on a car or a truck. Tell your parents whenever you go outside to play in a safe place, not a dangerous place. If you get to your friend's house and a car and two cars drive over, one car drives over and the other car you just run across and the other cars drive, that might be dangerous. Play in a safe place away from the street. This little girl is playing and she's playing in her yard. Never leave the yard without permission. Stay close to your parents when you are traveling or shopping so you don't get lost. You know you have to travel. You travel somewhere in the shopping or traveling. You don't just run across around the shop. You might get lost. Always obey and come quickly when parents call. And did you know what a stranger is? A stranger is someone you do not know. You never get to talk to a stranger alone. Never get in a car with a stranger. They might drive the car and they might take you away. Ask who is it when someone comes to the door. Never open the door to someone you do not know. And if a stranger says, and knock on the door, knock, 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 and you said, who is it? Is that my mom or my dad? And the stranger said, yes, that's your mom. No, I shouldn't open the door. If I look out the kitchen window, I might see that is a stranger, so I lock the door. Learn when and how to call 911. Practice saying your address and phone number. Did you know about signs? Signs. These signs mean a train is coming. You just run across and the train might bump into you. If you run across and not in time the train comes, the time that the trains come, they might bump into you and you might get stuck. These signs mean a train may cross the street. If a train does come, I stand in a safe distance away. I don't play on railroad tracks. That might be dangerous. And you draw this black circle to this big yellow circle. These signs means drivers should watch for children walking to and from school. I always go to the crosswalk and I make sure it is safe before I cross the street. And this is schools crossing. And if you walk across, it's time for school, and if you walk across, they might but the traffic light says stop. You just walking, and if you see cars, you stop, and you run, and you run across once more. I stay away from places with these signs so I won't get hurt. It is not safe to play there, so you must this triangle to this big triangle, and this square you draw lines to this square, and you can see a word that is danger and warning. I should always look in all directions before I cross a street. Now, follow me directions to draw a traffic signal. This is my traffic signal. It looks very funny. First, draw a long rectangle in that blue box. See it? And then draw a circle and quickly color it red. Another circle, color it yellow, and another circle is the last circle, color it green. And this is our red, yellow, green. Traffic light red, traffic light green, traffic light yellow. What do they mean? Red says no. If the other side turn, you must be patient and concentrate, learn. Yellow says slow. It soon will be red. You need to be cautious and not speed ahead. Green says go. Your way is now clear. When you take your turns, there are no accidents here. Remember what the traffic lights say. Red says no. Yellow says slow. Green says go.